Welcome to a curious and enthralling journey through the top 10 weirdest events ever recorded. In the annals of history, there have been incidents that defy explanation, challenge our understanding of the world, and leave us both bewildered and amazed. From bizarre occurrences in nature to unexplained phenomena and peculiar human endeavors, these events have captured the imagination of people across the globe. While some may remain shrouded in mystery, others have become enduring legends, sparking debates and curiosity for generations. The French Revolution. It was a period of radical social and political upheaval in France from 1789 to 1799. The revolution resulted in the overthrow of the monarchy and the establishment of a republic. The French Revolution had a profound impact on the course of European history. The French Revolution has become a symbol of political change and the power of the people to shape their own destiny. The Iran Hostage Crisis. The Iran Hostage Crisis was a diplomatic standoff between the United States and Iran that lasted from 1979 to 1981. 52 American diplomats and citizens were held hostage by Iranian militants for 444 days. The crisis had a significant impact on U.S.-Iran relations. The Iran Hostage Crisis has become a symbol of international conflict and the dangers of political extremism. The Tet Offensive. It was a military campaign launched by the North Vietnamese Army and the Viet Cong during the Vietnam War in 1968. The offensive was a surprise attack on U.S. and South Vietnamese forces and resulted in significant casualties on both sides. The Tet Offensive had a significant impact on public opinion in the United States and contributed to the growing opposition to the war. The Tet Offensive has become a symbol of the futility of war and the human cost of conflict. The Emu War. The Emu War was a military operation that took place in Australia in 1932. The Australian government declared war on emus, which was causing damage to crops. The government sent soldiers armed with machine guns to hunt the emus, but the emus proved to be too fast and elusive. The operation was a failure, and the emus continued to cause damage to crops. The Emu War has become a symbol of government incompetence and has been widely ridiculed. The Undefeated Wrestling Woman. Cuchulainn was a Mongol princess who lived in the 13th century. She was known for her wrestling skills and challenged men to wrestle with her. She remained undefeated and refused to marry any man who could not beat her in a wrestling match. Cuchulainn has become a symbol of female empowerment and has been celebrated in popular culture. New Atlantis, founded by Hemingway's brother. In 1934, Ernest Hemingway's brother, Leicester, claimed to have discovered a lost city called New Atlantis off the coast of Cuba. He even wrote a book about his discovery, but it was later revealed to be a hoax. The New Atlantis hoax has become a cautionary tale about the dangers of pseudoscience and fraud. The Englishman who tried to cross the English Channel in a bath. In 1914, an Englishman named Captain Webb attempted to cross the English Channel in a bathtub. He failed to make it across and drowned in the attempt. Captain Webb's bizarre attempt at crossing the English Channel has become a symbol of human folly and the dangers of overconfidence. The Incomparable Emu War. The Incomparable Emu War was a military operation that took place in Western Australia in 1932. The Australian government declared war on emus, which was causing damage to crops. The government sent soldiers armed with machine guns to hunt the emus, but the emus proved to be too fast and elusive. The operation was a failure, and the emus continued to cause damage to crops. The Incomparable Emu War has become a symbol of government incompetence and has been widely ridiculed. The Dust Bowl. The Dust Bowl was a period of severe dust storms and soil erosion that occurred in the Great Plains region of the United States during the 1930s. The dust storms were caused by a combination of drought, poor farming practices, and high winds. The Dust Bowl had a devastating impact on the environment and the people who lived in the region. The Dust Bowl has become a symbol of environmental disaster and the dangers of human activity in the natural world. The Marathon at the 1904 Olympics. The marathon at the 1904 Olympics in St. Louis was a total mess. The first place finisher did most of the race in a car. The guy in second almost died from eating rat poison, and the fourth place finisher raced in dress pants and shoes and took a nap by the side of the road for part of the race. The 1904 Olympic Marathon has become a symbol of human folly and the dangers of poor planning and organization. These events are just a few examples of the weird and bizarre things that have occurred throughout history. They remind us that history is full of surprises and that there is always something new to learn.